I had an 8-year secret relationship with my best friend's brother. One day, I accidentally discovered that he had purchased a unique proposal ring. Filled with joy, I followed him to the meticulously arranged venue, only to see Ethan kneeling on one knee before a woman who bore a striking resemblance to me. Tears streamed down his face as he vowed that she was the only one he would marry in this lifetime. After his proposal was accepted, a few of Ethan's friends congratulated him while teasing him. Finally, your true lover has returned. So, when do you plan to let that stand-in golden canary at home go? One of Ethan's friends teased. Ethan exhaled a smoke ring, his gaze dark and unreadable. That poor girl loves me to death. She can't live without me. Let's take it slow and deal with it later. When he saw the photo I posted announcing my marriage, his face turned pale in an instant. After finishing the call with my mother to confirm the arranged marriage, I immediately booked a plane ticket. Forcing myself not to dwell on what I had just witnessed, I returned home and started packing my belongings as quickly as possible. When I went to the living room to grab something, Ethan came back. He reached out and hugged me, his face lit with an unprecedented joy. "Kate, I love you so much. Let's be together forever, okay?" he said. He leaned in, trying to kiss me, his breath reeking of alcohol and the overpowering scent of gardenia perfume clinging to him. Now I finally understood. The one who loved that perfume, and the one Ethan truly loved, had always been another woman. From the very beginning, he was only trying to recreate a replacement. A wave of nausea surged within me, and I dodged Ethan's approach. Yet the desire on his face didn't fade. He suddenly pinned me against the door, his cold hand slipping under the hem of my shirt. "Ethan, let me go," I shouted. A flash of surprise crossed his eyes. I had never acted like this toward him before. Just as Ethan was about to speak, the doorbell suddenly rang. I opened the door and a woman rushed in, hugging Ethan and quickly planting a kiss on his cheek. When she saw me, her smile was so bright that it almost hurt. "So, you must be the one who's been by Ethan's side for 8 years, Miss Kathleen Johnson." "Hello, my name is Catherine White and I'm Ethan's fiancée. Thank you so much for taking care of him all these years." The strong scent of gardenia filled my nose with every movement she made, and it was exactly the same as the perfume on Ethan just now. I didn't move, only looked at Ethan. He paused for a moment, then quickly avoided my gaze and nodded. "Yes, she's the secretary I mentioned to you. This girl doesn't earn much, so I let her stay in the guest room here. It's convenient for her to help me with some miscellaneous tasks." Catherine waved her hand dismissively. "Ethan, why are you explaining it to me again? I'm not some petty woman who can't tell between work and personal matters. And besides, since Miss Johnson and I look so much alike, it's only natural that having her around feels more familiar and comforting for you. Speaking of which, I should thank Miss Johnson," she added. "By the way, since Miss Johnson is familiar with the layout here, could you please move my luggage into Ethan's room? We're getting married soon, so it's about time we start living together." Catherine excitedly ordered me around, and Ethan didn't show the slightest sign of opposition. I thought back to the many times I had begged to move into the master bedroom, only to have Ethan refuse, citing that couples need their own space. It was only when the mood struck him that he would allow me to stay in the master bedroom. If I accidentally left something behind, he would put on a cold face and remind me to be more mindful of boundaries. I used to think this was just the naturally self-disciplined and reserved side of Ethan's personality. In the end, I realized it was because, in his heart, I was never the one to hold the position of the mistress. Ethan suddenly pointed at his phone. I lowered my head to take a look and saw the message he had sent in the chat box. "Baby, my marriage with Catherine is just in name only, a facade for the sake of the group's collaboration. Don't misunderstand." I couldn't